Here's an AFN News Update for you. I'm Bronson Woodruff. Happy Friday. The Nebraska Supreme Court ruled today that two competing measures, one that would expand abortion rights and one that would limit them, can appear on the November ballot. The High Court's ruling came days after it heard arguments in three lawsuits that sought to keep one or both of the competing abortion initiatives off the November ballot. One initiative would enshrine in the Nebraska Constitution the right to have an abortion until viability or later to protect the health of the pregnant woman. The other would enshrine in the Constitution Nebraska's current 12-week abortion ban, passed by the legislature in 2023, which includes exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the pregnant woman. Also in Nebraska, there's a new conservative-backed law that provides taxpayer money for private school tuition. The state Supreme Court ruled today that a ballot measure seeking to repeal this law should appear on the state's November ballot. We're told the court found the ballot measure does not target an appropriation, which is prohibited by law. The Republican Party sued North Carolina's Democrat-controlled Elections Board on Thursday. They want to block students and employees of the state's flagship public university from offering digital identification as a way to comply with a photo voter ID law. It's a relatively new law. The law says qualifying IDs have to meet several photo and security requirements to be approved by the board. It is voluntary for students and staff and available on Apple phones. The Republican groups said state law clearly requires any of several categories of permitted IDs, from driver's licenses to U.S. passports and university and military IDs, to be only in a physical form. Boeing factory workers are on strike. Aircraft assembly workers walked off the job early this morning at Boeing factories near Seattle and elsewhere. This after union members voted overwhelmingly to go on strike and turned down a tentative contract that would have increased wages by 25% over 4 years. The deal fell short of the union's initial demand for pay raises of 40% over 3 years. The labor action involves 33,000 Boeing machinists, most of them in Washington state. It is expected to shut down production of the company's best-selling airline planes. The strike will not affect commercial flights, we're told, but represents another setback for the aerospace giant, whose reputation and finances have been battered by manufacturing problems and multiple federal investigations this year. That's all for this AFN News Update. Thanks so much for watching. You can also be sure to keep an eye on AFN.net for more news from a Christian perspective. I'm Bronson Woodruff.